Democratic Congresswoman Maxine taking a look at all of this too, a crucial member of the Financial Services Committee. Congresswoman, always good having you on. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Do you think we're going to have a deal?
I heard that there was an agreement in principle, and I do think that there will be legislation that will deal with this rescue or this bailout, whatever you want to call it.
So, Congresswoman, what got us to this point where we went from no deal to very likely a deal? What did it?
Well, I think more information, a better understanding about the implications of this bailout and what was going on in the country. Many Americans were saying, what does this have to do with me? I think that it has taken a long time, but they're better understanding the implications for the average person. The fact that credit could dry up. There could be no credit for home loans. There could be no credit for even student loans. There could be no credit for buying a car. There could be no credit for small businesses who have to make payroll. I think that more and more that is understood, that people are thinking a little bit better about it, and the members are learning a lot more about it. But just to have it dropped on your head to say we've got to have $700 billion
right,
without deep explanation, you could not expect people to warm up to that very easily.
Let me ask you, you might be right, Congressman, because apparently what got them off this Mexican standoff was this notion of a phased-in sort of a rescue. I don't know how it's going to be phased in, ma'am, and I guess that's what we're still waiting for, but it would seem to imply oversight, and that's me making the leap, and I could be very wrong, beyond just the Treasury, which is something you wanted, a lot of conservative Republicans wanted.
Well,
right?
everybody wants tough oversight, and you're right. There's been a lot of talk on both sides of the aisle about phased-in oversight and phased-in expenditure of this money. For example, said, why do we have to have $700 billion? Why can't we start out with maybe 2 or 3 and see how that works? So you're right. There's been a lot of discussion on both sides of the aisle about that.
Well, you're also, one of the things I know you wanted, Congresswoman, was something, and if you'll forgive me, I'm getting details off of our fine Fox folks here, about providing protections for those late on their mortgages. What they're calling,
that's a big part,
right?
Yes.
What they're calling the homeowner provision, and
yes,
apparently it does call for, as I know you and others have advocated, monies for helping folks with their mortgages. There's arcane language for this, but I think I got that interpreted correctly. Do you know what you're looking at? How many you're looking to help? What the cost of that might be?
Well, no, I don't know the exact cost, but I'm focused on what is known as loan modifications. Servicers are now responsible for collecting these mortgages. The way that these loans were packaged and securitized and invested in, it does not have the local banker that still got this in their portfolio. And so you have these servicers out here who have the business of servicing these loans, and they're the ones who can do the loan modifications. We've got to strengthen that whole thing and make it possible for them to work out and do modifications so people can stay in their homes.
I understand. You know what I'm thinking of, Congresswoman, because the 90+%, whatever it is, of homeowners who are paying their mortgages off on time, month in and month out, and they're going to say, hey, man, oh man, these guys who for whatever reason got into a pickle, they're getting bailed out, they're getting help. I'm doing my damnness to pay my bills, and no one's saving my ass. What do you tell them?
Well, first of all, a loan modification is not getting bailed out. A loan modification is restructuring.
Yeah, but these other people aren't having anything restructured. They would love to have a lower interest loan.
Well, they can. They can.
Everybody
can.
Everybody
can. Every bank has what is known as loss mitigation departments, and if you go in to your bank and you say, look, I'm not making as much money. I've been laid off for a while. While I've been paying $3,000 a month, I can only afford $2,000. They have a responsibility to sit down with you.
Oh man, sign me up. The gravy boats come in, right?
Yeah, what people should do is call into their bankers and get to the services and lay out for them what their problems are.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Congresswoman, I didn't know that. My entire crew just left. They're calling right now. Congresswoman, thank you very much. Very good having you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.